again, everybody. This video is going to be a quick one about watering because I got asked about this again. So every day I come down here, I check the plants to see how they're doing. Considering the amount of plants that I have, I try to keep on one watering schedule instead of having to keep track on what I did water, what I didn't water, and then I'm going to have to be using tags or whatever. So I try to keep everything on the same watering schedule. If the pots are light, you can just feel it. And remember what I said about the color on top, it gets a light color, almost like this, but even lighter. Then I know it's time to water. And I'm bottom watering the plants. So I'm just pouring the water in the bottom of the tray here and not on top of the plants for these small ones that are in the tray. The amount of water I use a 2-liter jug. For my American friends, that's 2.2 quarts. Anyways, I use a 2-liter jug and I pour about 1 liter of water in each one of them. So I do that going around. If I have to rotate the trays, I will, because I usually do that on a daily basis anyways. But about 1 liter of water, which it comes up to about a third of the way in the trays. And then I walk away. I leave it until the following day. So I watered yesterday, and if you look in the bottom, you can see a little bit of water still in there. So overnight, 8-hour period, 24-hour period, whatever water hasn't been soaked up, the plants aren't going to soak it up. So now what I would do is just take these pots out, empty the remaining water out of the tray, and put the plants back in. And then we're good again for a couple days. At this stage, I'm probably watering every 2 days, maybe 3. I don't want to push it too far. You do want it to dry out on top. The plants will benefit from that drying cycle. Most plants do not like to sit in wet soil all the time. And when it's dry on top, I still do the finger test. So I stick my finger in about 1 inch up to the first knuckle. And if it feels moist, I will leave it alone. But if I stick it in there and it feels dry, then I know it's time to water again. But that's all you have to do with the watering. So, like I said, I find the trays easier to do instead of top watering. Now, for the plants in the big pot, I guess I could bottom water the same way, but it's not that practical. So what I end up doing is just top watering as normal. This little top here has like a flower end with little holes and a pouring end. I would get this thing as like tossed in with these label tag thingies. Usually when I buy these small pots. I think I got it with something else. Anyways, the first couple times I got them, I actually threw them out because I couldn't figure out what they actually fit on top of. Because in the picture on Amazon, it screws onto a top of like a water bottle, like an Evian water bottle, but it doesn't fit on that. So I'm like, garbage. But then I realized it fit on the spray bottles, these large ones, and the small ones. And once again, I'm thinking, what do I need it for? But this thing is great for top watering the stuff in a pot. And I guess because of the way it's designed, the water comes out very gently. So it's a very gentle pour. And it's great to get in between like the plants and stuff like that. I use the pour end instead of the sprinkle end because the sprinkle end doesn't actually sprinkle. It comes out in all the streams from all of them come out into one small stream like a pour anyway. So I don't know. But this little thing, really great for watering plants like this in the pot. So that's what I've been using to water. So top water, the bigger pots, and the small pots that fit into the seedling plug trays, I bottom water. So Obviously today, as I said, you can see some water in there. There's some water down there. And this is all that's left over from the watering that I did yesterday. So now I'm going to go through, empty out any existing water because we don't want anything to rot at the bottom. And then we wait and do it all again in a couple days. Hope that answers the questions about watering and how it's done. See you guys later.